Bob Marley. The name conjures images of peace, rebellion, and the undeniable rhythm of reggae. More than a musician, he was a cultural icon, a messenger of hope, and a voice for the oppressed. His music transcended borders, inspiring generations to fight for justice and unity. But who was the man behind the music? This video delves into the life and legacy of Robert Nesta Marley. We'll explore his humble beginnings, his musical journey from ska to roots reggae, his unwavering Rastafarian faith, his courageous peace efforts in Jamaica, the controversies that surrounded him, and his enduring impact on world music. We'll also touch on the life of his wife Rita Marley and what happened to his net worth, the lives of his children, and his influence on the world today. Get ready to discover the story of a true legend. Robert Nesta Marley was born on February 6, 1945, in 9 Mile, a small village in rural Jamaica. His father was a white Englishman, Captain Norval Sinclair Marley, and his mother, Cedella Booker, was a black Jamaican. This mixed-race heritage would later play a significant role in his life and perspective. Growing up in the Jamaican countryside, he absorbed the rhythms and stories of his people, shaping the artist he would become. When Bob was still a young boy, his father died of a heart attack after moving to Kingston, the capital of Jamaica. At 14, Marley moved to Trenchtown, a tough but vibrant neighborhood in Kingston, the heart of the Jamaican music scene. It was here that he met Bunny Wailer and Peter Tosh, forming a lifelong friendship and laying the foundation for their musical journey. In the early 1960s, ska was the sound of Jamaica. Marley, Bunny Wailer, and Peter Tosh formed the Wailers, quickly gaining popularity with hits like Simmer Down. Their music captured the energy and optimism of a newly independent Jamaica, and they became a driving force in the burgeoning ska movement. As the 1960s progressed, Jamaican music evolved. Ska gave way to rocksteady, a slower, more soulful sound, and then to reggae, with its characteristic offbeat rhythms and conscious lyrics. The Wailers were at the forefront of this transformation, experimenting with new sounds and messages. In 1972, the Wailers signed with Island Records, a move that would catapult them to international fame. Chris Blackwell, the label's founder, recognized their unique talent and helped refine their sound for a global audience. Albums like Catch a Fire and Burnin' introduced reggae to the world, and Bob Marley's star began to rise. Get Up, Stand Up is a powerful anthem of resistance and empowerment. The lyrics, "Get up, stand up for your rights," resonate with people fighting for justice all over the world. The song's simple structure and catchy melody make it instantly accessible, while its message remains timeless. Despite their growing success, tensions began to rise within the Wailers. Creative differences and disagreements over management led to the band's breakup in 1974. Bob Marley continued as Bob Marley and the Wailers, while Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer embarked on successful solo careers. However, their early work together remains a cornerstone of reggae music. A central element of Bob Marley's life and music was his Rastafarian faith. Rastafarianism, a religion that originated in Jamaica in the 1930s, emphasizes the divinity of Haile Selassie, the former emperor of Ethiopia, and promotes Pan-Africanism, a rejection of Babylon, and a natural lifestyle. This faith guided his lyrics, his lifestyle, and his worldview. Throughout the 1970s, Bob Marley's popularity soared. He toured the world, performing to massive crowds in Europe, Africa, and the Americas. His music resonated with people of all backgrounds, spreading a message of love, peace, and resistance. Bob Marley's music became a soundtrack for social justice movements and anti-colonial struggles around the world. His lyrics challenged oppression, celebrated African identity, and called for equality. He inspired people to stand up for their rights and to fight for a better world. One Love is a timeless anthem of unity and peace. The song's simple message, "Let's get together and feel all right," transcends cultural and political boundaries. It's a call for understanding and cooperation, a reminder that we are all interconnected. In the 1970s, Jamaica was deeply divided by political violence. The two main political parties, the PNP, People's National Party, and the JLP, Jamaica Labour Party, engaged in fierce rivalry, and their supporters often clashed in the streets. In 1976, Bob Marley agreed to perform at the Smile Jamaica concert, a free event intended to ease political tensions. Just 2 days before the concert, Marley, his wife Rita, and his manager Don Taylor were shot in an assassination attempt. Despite the danger, Marley insisted on performing, sending a powerful message of defiance and resilience. In 1978, Bob Marley organized the One Love Peace Concert, bringing together the leaders of the two opposing political parties, Michael Manley and Edward Seaga, on stage. In a symbolic gesture of unity, Marley held their hands, urging them to put aside their differences and work for peace. This moment became an iconic symbol of his commitment to Jamaica and its people. In 1977, Bob Marley was diagnosed with acral lentiginous melanoma, a rare form of skin cancer under his toenail. Doctors recommended amputation of the toe, but Marley refused, citing his Rastafarian beliefs and his concern that it would affect his dancing and performing. Marley sought treatment in Germany, but the cancer continued to spread. He returned to Jamaica, but became increasingly ill during the flight, ultimately seeking further treatment in Miami, Florida, where he passed away on May 11, 1981, at the age of 36. His funeral in Jamaica was a national event, with thousands of mourners paying their respects. Bob Marley's death was followed by several controversies, including disputes over his estate, the handling of his musical legacy, and questions about the circumstances surrounding his illness and treatment. These issues have remained a subject of debate and legal battles for many years. At the time of his death, Bob Marley's net worth was estimated to be around $11.5 million. But Marley died without a will, so Rita Marley was appointed as administrator by a Jamaican court. In the following years, the Bob Marley estate earned hundreds of millions of dollars. His wife Rita, his children, are now doing good, contributing to his legacy. Redemption Song is a powerful and deeply personal song that speaks to the struggles of slavery and the importance of fighting for freedom. The opening lines, "Old pirates, yes, they boy, sold I to the merchant ships," reference the transatlantic slave trade and its devastating impact on African people. What makes Redemption Song so powerful is its simplicity. The song is performed acoustically, with just Bob Marley's voice and a simple guitar accompaniment. This stripped-down arrangement allows the lyrics to take center stage, creating an intimate and emotional connection with the listener. Redemption Song has become an anthem for human rights and social justice movements around the world. It has been used in educational programs, political campaigns, and personal reflections, inspiring people to overcome adversity and fight for a better world. The enduring appeal of Redemption Song is evident in the many covers and interpretations by other artists, from Stevie Wonder to Lauryn Hill. Each artist brings their unique perspective to the song, further amplifying its message of hope and resilience. Decades after his death, Bob Marley's music continues to resonate with listeners of all ages and backgrounds. His songs are played on the radio, featured in movies, and performed by musicians around the world. Bob Marley has had a profound influence on countless artists, both within and outside the reggae genre. His music has inspired musicians to use their voices to speak out against injustice and to promote peace and unity. Bob Marley's cultural influence extends far beyond his music. He helped to popularize Rastafarianism around the world, and his fashion sense and lifestyle have inspired generations of fans. He challenged conventional norms and inspired people to embrace their cultural identity. His family are doing good, contributing to his legacy. Bob Marley Foundation, founded in 1986, honoring Bob Marley and his vision. The Bob Marley Foundation works to improve the lives of the people living in the communities that need the most. His children, each in their own way, have paid their tribute and are now pursuing their legacy. Rita Marley, born Alpharetta Constantia Anderson, was not only Bob Marley's wife, but also a crucial figure in his musical journey. She was a singer in her own right, a member of the I-Threes, who provided backing vocals for Bob Marley and the Wailers. Bob Marley fathered 11 children, each of whom has gone on to make their mark on the world. Ziggy, Stephen, Sadella, Damien, Julian, Kaimani, and Sharon are among his most well-known offspring, each making significant contributions to his legacy. Bob Marley was more than just a musician. He was a cultural icon, a political activist, and a spiritual leader. His music continues to inspire people around the world to fight for justice, to embrace their cultural identity, and to strive for peace and unity. His legacy lives on through his music, his message, and the many people he inspired. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more content about music and culture. And most importantly, take some time to listen to Bob Marley's music and learn more about his incredible life. As Bob himself said, "One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain."